in the big scheme of things, it doesn't happen all that much, I suppose. I mean, think about all the mail that does get where it's supposed to go. Hello everybody, welcome back to Commonwealth. Flipper, welcome to the cabin. I have got like 3 topics I want to talk about. I'm going to talk about it really quick here, and then we're going to get to it, show you a few things that sold, and then get back to those topics, including something I can't wait to show you at the end of the video. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about the future that this little segment's going to kind of take us to. So hang around for that little announcement and a little bit of a different second half of a video today than you would typically see. One of those reasons is because the sales are down. So not terrible. As I look at this, there's 19 sales, but 7 of those just came in. And so the weekend was a pretty slow weekend. There's a couple reasons why. If you remember the last video, I was kind of lamenting the fact that I thought I would have a little bit more time to do more listing. But what's happened here, to be frank, the YouTube channels have just grown. And so we're getting a lot more viewer sales. If you remember from last week that it was up to like 20, almost 25% of the sales. And it was a great week of sales anyways. Then we added in all the IKEA bags we're getting shipped out. I just didn't have time to list. And so we went from having an unbelievable week of sales to having a slow weekend of sales. But you know what? I don't have to do any of that this week or this weekend. I don't have to ship a ton of stuff here because I only got 12 things going out of here today. That means I got to go out there in that chair in a few minutes after I'm done with it and list like crazy. And it's kind of cyclical like that. And if you're a full-timer, I think, well, if you're a part-timer, you get it, right? The more sales you have, the less time you have to list. And then if you list a ton and don't have a bunch of sales, you're going to have a bunch of sales down the road. So anyway, that's the 2 topics. And the big topic of the day, again, is the post office has done it again. So I'm not going to sit here and whine and complain about the post office. That's really not what I've done if you listen to those videos. I'm just trying to point out that this does happen. Unfortunately, it happens a little too much. But it, in the big scheme of things, it doesn't happen all that much, I suppose. I mean, think about all the mail that does get where it's supposed to go. But now it's happened 2 times in a week. Fortunately for me, it's not a $220 shirt that at this point still hasn't showed up. And I'm just taking the steps, going through the motions, trying to wait it out. Eventually, either eBay's going to step in or more likely I'm going to step in. And I'm going to end up eating that cost if they're not going to fix it for me. Which, the eBay's buyer protection, I've heard stories going both ways. I have usually ended up refunding this when it happened last Q4, and it never did show up. I never refunded and then had the item show up. I don't think I've ever done that yet. I've always waited as long as I possibly can, but who the heck knows? I suppose it's happened, and I just didn't know it because I just put that issue behind me. But it's happened again. This time it happened on a CD, and it happened on a multiple item, so I'm probably just going to send it out. It was, a $9 item anyway, so no big deal. I'm excited about the rest of the show. Let's take a look. All right, here is the item right here. If you've been watching the channel for a while, it's been a while since we sold these, and I still have a bunch left, and I'm just leaving the prices. I'm not really putting them on discount or anything. I suppose the 5% send offer is not out of the question, but these things are cool, and I'm the only one selling them right now, at least this type. And so I just left it up there. There's not too many of these buyers, but $55 for this one, plus shipping. We're just going to ship it off in one of these tubes right here. Hey, I figured I'd show you this real quick here, Dave Matthews, but this is the CD right here that is lost. And it was a viewer, and he sent me a nice message and said, hey, I know you sent it media mail, but I'm going to probably just put this out, and I'll just resend this to him here pretty quick. I'm going to give it a couple days. But this one sold this time, $9.41 for this one. And I don't think it was to a viewer. So the warehouse edition, we bought a ton of these, 50 cents a piece. They're selling for about $9.41. So we're not making a bunch of money, but I bought like 50 of them, and I figured it was worth it. They're so easy to ship. We use these right here to ship these in right here. And there is an affiliate link to these below. I absolutely love these. I wish I would have got these a long time ago. And you just slide that in. It is so easy. I used to have to, well, I didn't have to, but I used to cut cardboard out to the length of that, put it in a poly bag, put it in a bubble bag, and it was just a pain in the butt. But apparently, these are so easy to lose. I don't know. like they've done with this one, but it is not moving. And again, it didn't get out of the, it got out of the original facility, but not the next facility. And so that's the story for this one. It's also the story for the t-shirt. And that t-shirt, as of right now, I have corresponded and the buyer has opened a case with eBay at this point, which I don't blame them. And we're just going to kind of go through the process. I re-upload the tracking. I've continued to make some phone calls. And I'm still hoping, but, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes it happens. Hey, y'all, this one was picked up by a viewer. A good rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I saw it and it said, made in the USA on it. I'm like, that'll probably sell. And I turned it over. And it said the Coca-Cola bottling company on it. And I'm like, that definitely will sell. 10 cents, sold for $11. Sold to David, sold to a viewer. So I'm happy about that sale. I just love this kind of stuff. It's not a lot of money, but I just love picking it up, thinking somebody is going to want it for sure. All right, speaking of time management, one of the things that I haven't done that I said I would do was a Q&A video like we used to do on Sundays on this channel, and we just haven't done them. And I did the shipping video like I promised I would do, and I'm going to do more of them. My goal is 2 a month. We'll see. It might be 1 a month, but my goal is 2. The other thing that I said I was going to do is a Q&A, and I said I was going to do it on the Commonwealth Auctions channel, just like I did with the shipping video, because that content, a lot of people don't like to watch it. So the Q&A video, a lot of people have been leaving comments in these videos, questions in these videos. If you go to that channel and find the shipping video and leave the question in that video, I'm going to use that one where we're going to do the first Q&A video on that channel, and then all the questions that are on those Q&A videos, I'll take the questions from there to do the next video. It's just too much. I'm getting emails with questions, and I'm getting Instagrams with questions, and I'm getting comments with questions. It's just going to make it easier for me to try to answer some of your questions, and more importantly, get so many of the pros that watch this channel to help answer your questions as well, because there's a lot of things I just can't answer. Or I can answer, but there's 2 different ways to do it, or 3 different ways to do it, and you can look at other people's opinions as well. I know most resellers have items they wish they didn't pick up. This one's been hanging around a while. I thought for sure it'd be a good sell. It was like 50 cents at a yard sale. It's a Harley Plush. I'm like, that thing's got to sell, right? Well, it did, but it didn't sell for much, and it took forever. If I can find out. I think that's its feet right there. There you go, Harley. The Eagle. I bet if it was a pig, it would sell. Officially licensed product. Maybe I did something wrong, but it sold for $8. Finally sold for $8. I guess Harley people don't like plush. Good lesson learned. Makes sense, right? This thing here sold for $8. We are going to make a little bit of money on it, but not too much. Speaking of shipping, these tubes right here. Oh, by the way, we had a ton of people just today, or yesterday maybe, buy the plans for the shipping table. And so I have not had a chance to sometimes see these cracks here in this table. That is a solution that I need to fix. So if you're building them out there, and Ashley bought one yesterday, and so I just want to thank her, is I probably would put something over this to keep stuff from falling down in here. Because I end up getting gunk on top of that, you know. But no big deal. This is going to be too long, you see. So we have to package it up in one of these tubes and then add on one of these tubes down here. So Ashley, thank you for buying the plans for the shipping table at commonwealthpicker.com. I appreciate it. If you remember a sale not too long ago, I picked up that roaster kind of reluctantly because it has a lid problem on it. The top, the handle is messed up or gone or something. I can't even remember. Maybe you can see it. But I did pick that thing up for, I think they wanted, we settled, I think we did like, I don't even remember. It could be as much as $5, which wasn't terrific because it only sold for a little over 18. I thought maybe I could get like 24, 25 bucks for it with the lid problem, but turned out I couldn't. But I'm glad I sold it, and I'll still make close to around $10. Probably not worth it, to be honest, because it's a packaging job, but you know what? 10 bucks is 10 bucks. Another low-priced sale here. I think just under $7. It's a Norman Geisler's Popular Survey of the New Testament. So it was in pretty good shape, though. And it sold quick after I listed it. It came from the Commonwealth Grandpa sale. And so we're going to add that to his total. It's about a $4, probably $5 profit. But we'll put down 4 just to be on the safe side. $640 so far on that Commonwealth Grandpa sale. Pretty darn good. And that one actually went to a viewer. Went to Jason and to his wife. Thank you for the purchase and for the kind words. Next item, when it got bought, I'm like, it's got to go to a viewer. All the stickers have gone to viewers, and they pick them up before anybody else gets them. But this one didn't. At least I don't think it did. And this was a lot that came from the Stinky Winky sale. I might put the picture up here so you can see them all. It's already nice and packaged up. But man, we made a lot of money on those stickers, and there's just 2 left, I think. Jellystone and the World's Fair. I'm sure those will go before the next show. There we go. I loved those. And this sold for $19 plus shipping for those. And we're going to add that to the total of the Stinky Winky sale. We're in the profit at this point. $194 for that. Well, $16 for the bumper sticker lot profit. It's $19 plus shipping minus fees. So $194 so far on that sale. Love that sale. Hey y'all, quick reminder, don't forget to hang around to the end of the show. We're going to introduce a kind of a new segment. I'm excited about this and how it's going to develop over the next few months, maybe years, hopefully. The next item is an item I knew I have, and I went to get it out of my death pile because I kind of missed the window where they sell for the premium price, because it's a calculator and back to school, and I kind of missed it. So I priced this right at the market value so that it would sell quickly. I didn't overprice it by $1 or $2, which sometimes I do. Sometimes I try to keep it pretty close to that market selling price. And I'm glad I did because it sold quickly. $25.95 plus shipping. This is a TI-83, so it's not the best of the best, but it does have the cover to it, and it was in good, you know, okay condition. It had no corrosion in it. You always got to check those batteries. It was okay. A lot of times they're written on, but it definitely worked, and it was in good shape. So I'm like, this thing should sell if I put the right price on it. And it did, and I paid $2 for it. Sold for $26 plus shipping. All right, y'all, the lucky N-Man winner here, auction winner, is Dylan. Dylan, congratulations, and we hope he gets things moving for you. I'm going to go read your message. All right, he says, "Hi, Kevin. Just wanted to say you've quickly become one of my favorite resellers to watch." Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I've recently started reselling myself, so I need all the help I can get. I hope the N-Man will provide some relief. Thanks for all the great content, and I can't wait to see the new shed, Dylan. So, Dylan, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it, and we hope he gets things moving for you. We hope he gets your store or just your listings. I hope things are flying out the door, as it were. So, thank you all so much. Hey, Turner's got a sale out of the Homeschool Hustler store. What do you got, buddy?
I don't know.
You don't know who that is?
No.
You don't know who that is?
No.
You don't know that's Winnie the Pooh?
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say that.
Man, you've seen Winnie the Pooh. That movie we went a few years back, huh? Pretty good. Hey, you know what? Y'all look at his shirt. Y'all see his shirt? What's on your shirt?
Game controllers.
Game controllers. The plus and the control. That's pretty cool. Who got you that?
I think Mom did.
Mama got it for you? I like it. And that's going out. Do you remember the name of the person who bought it?
Heather.
It's Heather. That's right. And it was $5.95 plus shipping. It's a little plush Winnie the Pooh Christmas ornament. You can't wait for Christmas. But your birthday's coming first, huh?
Yeah.
This bag might fall over. I hear it. It's going to fall. It's going to fall. Any rate, that's going to be just enough for you to do what?
Save $1, spend $1, and donate $1. Bye.
Just a couple of quick items in here, but I want you to hang around for the end of the show. I'll give you a bit of a preview here. There's going to be a new segment here. You know, when I started to resell, a lot of people like giving me advice, you know, this is how you got to make more money. You got to buy more stuff. Trust me, I don't need to buy more stuff. That's not the problem. Sourcing is never the problem. You got to buy better stuff, higher price stuff. Okay, maybe so. I'm probably not going to, old dogs can't learn new tricks. That's not entirely true. I can learn a few new tricks. But one of the thoughts I had that was going to make this work is to take a low-priced item and to make it into a higher-priced item. Unfortunately, I don't have those skills. You know, like they do on Pawn Stars, they'll buy something, they'll take it to their guy, and their guy makes it better, and then they'll resell it for more. I could barely screw in a light bulb, much less rewire something or finish it or whatever. And so I didn't realize that I already knew that guy. I didn't even know I knew him. And then come to find out he has a YouTube channel too. So that is awesome. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about this next segment. And this original item we're going to start off with. But then I think it's going to expand and hopefully can turn into something really cool. And I think you'll enjoy it as well. But this It's Mary Kay lip balm, which I'm sure you're excited to hear about. And I don't even know what it's called. Poppy. $12.95, I think, something like that. Another terrible item. It was a free, it's over $6 plus shipping. Been in the store for almost 2 years. And it was freebie, which is why we picked it up. It was in, actually, we didn't pick it up. It was in a bag full of stuff at the end of an estate sale. And I brought it home and we went through it and picked out things that had some value. I think originally it was listed for like 12 plus shipping. It's an Orvis, what do they call this? Crepe? Medium, any rate. It's vintage, made in Hong Kong. And it eventually sold, but it only sold for $6. We'll make like 4 on it. Probably wouldn't do it again. Actually, probably would have done it again because it was free. Actually, it's tough to say. At the time, I thought it was going to sell for, you know, 12, 13 bucks plus shipping, and it was free. So yeah, who wouldn't list that? But it didn't. Knowing what I know now, I wouldn't have done it. All right, Reagan's got some sales out of the CommonwealthPicker.com store, and no IKEA bags going out today. Why not?
Because we just shipped them.
Because they're all sold out.
Yeah.
And so many people have been asking us, so I've been talking to Reagan, and we're thinking about it. We're thinking about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we might do something for it. Okay. All right, let's talk about this. Who bought this stuff from me?
Lorraine, Ashley, Gary, and Patty.
Okay, and just let me see. I got a list here. And Lorraine was asking, she's like, she missed out on the IKEA bag. She wants to see if there's somebody else. So Lorraine, we're thinking about it. We're working on it. We'll see. Gary, and let's see, Ashley. Ashley said her boyfriend fell in love with the shipping table. And that she had to get that. So I think I already mentioned that here earlier today. Secondhand Cisco. And Patty's name on eBay, I think, is Pied Piper Pickers. Say that 3 times.
Peter.
Peter, you're doing the one Peter Piper picked a pick. Oh, I can't even say it. Pied Piper Pickers.
I don't know.
Patty's Pied Piper Pickers.
Pied Piper Pickers. Wait, what?
All right. Well, thank you, Reagan. Oh, wait. Hey, you know what? Before you say that, I got to say one more thing. We are out of a few sizes of, well, certainly out of the green ones, but we're not restocking those. We are out of other sizes. So people are saying, hey, when are you going to reorder? Y'all bought so much so fast from us that we are out of stock. So we are getting back to normal here soon, I hope. So, and not the greens. We're not restocking those. But the Commonwealth Picker stuff, the blue and the gray, that's always here. The blue mug is always here. I don't think we'll restock that one. We're definitely not restocking that one down there or the other one. So
I think we only have 2 more 3XLs. So.
2 more 3XLs. All right. So if you're 3XL out there, you better get on the ball. All right, Reagan.
Bye. And don't forget to get your sticker at CommonwealthPicker.com.
Hey, y'all, many of you might remember when I picked up what I thought was a Model T wheel right there, but it's not. It's a Model A. At least I'm 99% sure of it. So it's not worth quite the money I thought it was, but I had a lot of people ask me about that thing as a wall hanger. And so I decided to go see my buddy John over at Farmcraft 101. He's got a great channel, and we're going to go over there and we're going to drop it off. We're going to see what he can do with it. And then we're going to bring it back and we're going to auction it off on eBay. And I think that would be really cool. I'm tempted to keep it after he's done and put it in the new shed we're doing, but I think we're going to auction it off. So let's go. Hey, y'all, that was a pretty long drive, but I'm excited to be here at John's place, Farmcraft 101. Check this place out, man. Holy moly. He's got a huge property. All right, he has skills. I don't have skills. I got skills to pick stuff up. But I have asked him to see if he can completely redo this thing. If you haven't seen his channel, you got to go check it out. It is amazing what he can do. And then we're going to do something special with this when we're done. All right, this is a little bit bigger than my shed in here. John, where you at?
Hey there,
Hi, I got to change my camera here so I can shake your hand. How you doing?
Good, good.
All right, here is what I brought to you today. Is there something you think you can do with that thing for me?
It's got a little rust on it.
Now, I bought it thinking it was a Model T. And a few of my viewers nicely, of course, said, I have no idea what I'm talking about, which is true. I don't. I'm a history teacher, so I was obviously gravitated to the piece of history. Yeah. But it looks like a Model A, they tell me.
A Model A, okay.
So is there something you think you could do with this thing?
Yeah, I think so. It's going to need a little body work, a little sandblasting. I'll have to look at the originals and see how they had them finished.
Okay, I'll see if I can do, I have Worth Point. Maybe I can come up with some good refinished comps for you to let you take a look at what they used to look like. What do you think?
It's nice and solid. The rust is all pretty superficial. Yeah.
Superficial rust.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, do you see anything structural at all here? Might be a problem.
I don't think so. They all look. It all looks pretty solid.
Awesome. So look, I'm gonna tell these people some things real quick, and then we're gonna get back to this. So y'all see this back here? I'm jealous. Look at this guy here. Farmcraft 101, 100,000 subscribers. How many do you have now?
It's about 190.
190. Holy moly. I am jealous. My shed is neater than yours, but it's not nearly as well equipped. For sure, there is a guy. Oh man. So this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while, but can you show him that axe over here?
Oh yeah.
Do you mind showing him this? So this is what I mean. So he took this, and I'm going to put a link to this video up here. He took this thing, and it looked terrible, y'all. And look what he did out of it. Just beautiful.
Yeah, I made these too.
You made those.
Made those.
You made these.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That just blows my mind. I love it. So I cannot wait to see what this thing is going to look like. And I think one of two things. I'm either going to get a new shed and I'm going to put it in my shed, or we're going to auction this thing off on eBay when it's all said and done. What do you think? Does that sound good to you?
Sounds good.
And then you're going to make a video of you doing it?
Oh, yeah.
All right, and then I'll link it all over there, and y'all can go check that out. So thank you so much for having us. I appreciate it. Y'all check this out. See this? Look at that. You know, us resellers, we grab those things all the time for sure. Where'd you get that?
This was actually here when I got the farm, which was 13 years ago.
Nice. That's killer. What is you doing here? You rebuilding this thing?
Getting it running again.
Oh my gosh. I don't even...
That's a 1952 5-horsepower Johnson.
Jeez. What do you, what types of things do you want me to look for? You have any idea? What are the type of things you like to redo on your channel?
Old tools is the first thing that comes to mind.
Old tools?
But it doesn't necessarily have to be tools.
Like tools like this kind of tools, or are we talking, you know, all kinds of different stuff?
All kinds. You know, an old kitchen scale, old lighters. You know,
oh, really? Oh, yeah. I'm going to find gold. We're going to find some stuff. I know. I passed up stuff the other day at a sale called Treated Like Trash. And there was so much there that I wish that I had thought about this before we went down there and done that. So we're going to find some stuff for you for sure.
It doesn't have to be anything terribly complex. Like to actually do a full restoration of that, I've considered, and man, that would be a lot of work. But to take something that has a function and it doesn't work, and then to be able to restore it and now it works.
Yeah, that's true.
Seeing that.
So this is a little decorative. It's a little not up your alley because you're a function. This is a functioning farm out here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why this is such a mess. This isn't just a YouTube space. This is my farm shop. So
I got it.
When things break, I'm in here fixing them.
See, my shop is YouTube and eBay all rolled into one, so I kind of make it eclectic there. So, at any rate, all right, John. Thanks for having us, and I cannot wait. Give us an update when you're about ready to put that video out, and then I'll come back down here and pick it up, and I can't wait for it. Appreciate it.
Okay.
All right, y'all, John just told me something. He said that axe downstairs he has for sale on Etsy. He says he's not really a seller, but, you know, I guess you create such amazing things, you might as well sell them, right?
Sometimes I want to put them up for sale.
So we might be able to have a partnership here. But this thing is insane. Y'all have got to go see this video. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this is a true reconstruction, just scaled up of a Abus padlock, you know, your typical metal padlock with laminations. And everything is scaled up. It's about 12 times as big. And I've got the whole thing documented by video making it. All the hardware in here, it does work. You know, this is actually a key. If these cutouts were any different, it would not work.
That blows my mind.
It's a real lock.
What motivated you to do this?
I mean, obviously I like making things. Learning about locks, how they work, I thought, that'd be cool to make a big one. So first I made the inner workings, just the lock and the key. And then I thought, well, I need to put this in something that belongs. So, and I wanted to do segmented turning. So this shackle was a bear.
Oh my gosh.
That took me about crazy. 2 weeks to make.
Oh, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh, I would have think it would take a lot longer than that. That's crazy. So what are you going to do with it?
It's for sale.
Do you have it for sale? Like on Etsy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's the asking price? I can only imagine.
So I think right now it's at $8,000.
That is amazing.
Which I don't think is unreasonable when you consider the time and the materials and everything. But
Well,
Obviously,
maybe I'll
you need the right
cross
buyer.
list it for you on eBay. What do you think? It couldn't hurt, right?
Sure.
All right. Well, thank you for showing us this and his shop, y'all. Look at this. Amazing. Beautiful. All right. So this is it. Creator, and I'm the reseller. So this might be a marriage made in heaven. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hey, normally I do the incoming P.O. Box stuff over here, and I've got a couple. But I have to do it over here because this is so big. So first, postcard came in. A little beach postcard. My wife is going to love that for sure. Gary, thank you. We love all your comments as well. The postcard shack. So thank you very, very much for that. We'll put that, I'll give it to my wife. She likes the beach. This one came in from Tracy. And it is this awesome, I don't even know what you call it. Should I know what you call these things? Somebody's going to tell me what I call them. So very, very nice little message you sent us. Thank you. It said, new name for the cabin, the Old Dominion cabin. I like that. I'll have to put that on the list. Selling on eBay, watching from surgery. Wow, hope you're feeling better soon. From Canada, a true Dominion. Dominion is the term that, well, I'm not, well, what the heck. I haven't done a lesson in a while. Sic semper tyrannis right there. Thus always to tyrants. It's what Booth said. Right, I guess I shouldn't laugh. Right before he killed Lincoln. Called him a tyrant, at any rate. The Old Dominion states. It was called that initially, of course, because it was a dominion, which means it was a self-ruling state. Dominion, there's Natural Bridge. Not too far from us. Dominion comes from the word, I think, domini, or dominio, which is where we get Anno Domini. Anno means year, annual. Domini means dominion or lordship. So Anno Domini is in the year of our Lord. AD, like, you know, AD 476, fall of Rome, in the year of our Lord. Monticello, the cardinals we see in the backyard. Absolutely love it. Thank you. I appreciate it. And we'll find a spot for it for sure. So we'll put your card up in the back too. Thanks. Hey, y'all, I asked Blue Ridge Mom to come down here and do some shipping with me. So she said she's going to read it because she can read faster than I can. And then we can get the air conditioner back on because it's hot in here.
It's so hot.
Hey, thanks to everybody who's using those links, American Bubble Boy. But this is for a buy me a coffee or a buy me a piece of shed. She's upset she doesn't get coffee anymore.
Oh, I get coffee.
All right, here we go. You want to read it? Go ahead and read it. It's from Mike. I'm sorry.
From Ohio. Hey, Kevin, I'm not a reseller, but I really have enjoyed watching the last 2 or 3 years. I've only bought a couple things from you because I feel like I owe you that for being so entertaining.
See?
I'm only buying 10 cups of coffee for you, and the other $20 I would like for you to split to give to your 2 little ones for spending. I hope you're enjoying retirement. Keep up the great work. You have a great family. Thanks, Mike.
Am I enjoying retirement?
I think so.
Okay, I think so too. And are we going to keep that money for ourselves, or should we give it to the kids?
Come on.
Of course, we're going to give it to the kids. But let me tell you, Reagan's got more money than I do. But y'all are amazing. So thank you,
Thank you, Mike.
and I can't wait to see y'all next time.